Good evening. Good to see you. He says, Weedy! Oh, I forgot to mute. Oh, come on, settings. There we go. Hey, Diane B. and John Argent. Good to see you all. Monkey King Metals. Let me get my starter stream going here. There we go. John Argent says, rigged. There we go. EP's ready to get in the exclamation point loot. Should be up and running now for the giveaway. We'll pick a couple names here. The poll tonight. Oh, what's my stream doing here? Come on. The poll tonight is, did you ever find something you forgot you had? At least once a month. Never. I remember everything. Occasionally or only once. Hey, David Carlisle. At least once a day. Isn't that a poll opinion? That's right, John. Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it? Hey, Chew. Good evening. The reason I put that up there is I forgot that I found something tonight that I forgot that I did, but when I found it, I remembered I had that stuff, but I just don't remember specifically what's in there. I have a box of goodies here that I had to throw stuff in a bin when I was in a hurry when the basement was flooding last year. So there's all kinds of stuff in here, and I don't remember specifically what's in there, but I thought maybe we could go through some of that tonight, and hunt some penny rolls too. So you were shocked on a second stream. Second stream of what? If it wasn't attached, might have forgot it. Yeah, really. But we'll hunt some rolls here, and then we'll dig into that box some, see what's in there. And I got a few coins to add to my typeset too. I thought maybe I would do that. We'll see how it goes. Am I streaming 2 times this week? I don't know yet. Let me think here. I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday. I could potentially stream Wednesday night or Friday night. I'm not sure if I'll do one of those nights yet or not. Maybe. We'll see how my week goes and how tired I am. But I had some time this evening, so I thought I'd get it on here. So I hope you're all I hope you all had a good weekend. The weekend's winding down. Let's see what we can find Pennywise in here. Hello, Terry Carlisle. I did it earlier this week, and now second today. It's Sunday. It's a new week, Monkey King. It's been 6 days since I think it was on Monday I streamed. Make it a cocktail on the rocks. Bartender created cocktails down the can. There's a 92. Hey, Oldest Cauldron. Let's get that close AM, huh? Oh, not quite. Still nice looking 92 though. Yeah, I'll have to save that. That's nice looking. New week starts on Monday for you. $69D, we can look for the no FG, but I can see the FG right there. So that's not the variety we're looking for. Dave's on a new device. Nice. It's 83. We'll set that one aside to way later. Don't see any doubling there. Hey, Wizard 27. Hey, the stream's finally working for me. Nice. You didn't miss much. We just started. 84, we can check for the doubled ear. No doubled ear there, I don't believe. Don't think so. Kept freezing on previous streams. Gotcha. Another 83. No doubling there either. Set that aside to weigh. New to you, but not new. Aha. Let me open that starter screen back up. Hey, Wendy. Good evening. Jenna Nesbitt, hello. Oh, I gotta move this dump box so I can get to my other one. There we go. $2,000, not the wide AM. I had my quarter dump box from last week on top of my penny dump box, so I had to move that over. I don't know what the heck that is, but we're changing that song. 1992. Not the close AM. Hey, BH Ringer. Good evening. Wizard 27. Love the fun question that you did for the poll. Nice. Be randomly cleaning and then find something. My favorite is when you put on a jacket that you hadn't worn since like the last season, and it's only happened to me once. Lost and Finding. Welcome to the silver. All right. Welcome aboard, Lost and Finding. It's when you put that jacket on and you find some money in it. And it's only happened to me once or twice, but it's nice finding an extra $5 bill or $20 bill in a jacket pocket. You found a 2008 S and change. Nice. What denomination? That's right, Wizard. You gotta just keep looking. 69D. That's got the FG. Alrighty. First roll is done. Nothing there. God Dime and a Road Rash Zinkin. A proof scent. Oh, nice. All right. Let me read through the names and start of the stream. EOS. We have Diane B, Monkey King Metals, Chew, David Carlisle, E Pluribus Unum, John Argent, Terry Carlisle, Jenna Nesbitt, Otis Cauldron, Wizard 27, Wendy, and BH Ringer. We will close those and pick two names for the list. We got Otis Cauldron. And the second name is John Argent. There we go. You guys are the first two on the list. We'll complete that one and start another one. There we go. How do you know what to grade? I haven't graded anything, Wendy. I don't know how to know what to grade. I mean, you can look in the Red Book and they give you descriptions of what different grades are. But I'm not that great at grading. So. Oh, thank you, Wizard. I got a happy poop and some jewels. $19.98. Not the White AM. Better than a sad poop. That's right. 1992. Still not the close AM. One of these days. One of these days. That would just be so amazing. If I ever found that close AM in the 92, I'd be showing it off like every stream. Every stream for a while, anyways. There was a party hat. Thank you, Wizard. $19.94. Can have the extra columns. Not seeing that. Oh, look at that nice 2009. Then he sent a thumbs up. Nice. That's a really nice 2009. I'll save that one. Plus, I want to weigh it too. That's beautiful. $16 likes already. 90 people watching. Holy moly. Good evening to everybody watching. It's Coin Quester here. We're checking some penny rolls. Looking for wheat cents, heirs and varieties, foreign coins. And in a little while, we're going to go through a box of coins I have flipped up. I don't remember what's in there. Last year, my coin room and basement flooded, and I had to hurry up and I had stuff all over my desk. I had to hurry up and throw it in a box for safekeeping. Emptied out some drawers in the desk. So there should be some good stuff in there. I just don't remember specifically what's in there. But we'll check that out in a little bit too. Because the older you get, Wizard, the more stuff you have collected, more stuff you have around. And it's hard to remember everything you have. And you occasionally run into something and say, oh, yeah, I forgot I had that. That's how it happens. 102 watching. Holy moly. If you guys like the stream, double tap your screen. Or click the three dots in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and you can find the like button there. 1998. BH says you picked up 40 rolls nickels from different banks last week and grabbed a couple earlier tonight. Nice. One was an old-style multi-denomination flat wrapper of quarters. Oh, that's awesome. King ASF, keep collecting and keep sharing. Love the vids. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. 1992. That's not the close I am. 1979. Thank you, King ASF, with a 2.00. $2 super chat. Thank you, thank you. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And I appreciate it so much. All right, let's crack open some more. Another roll. Let's resume the entries in the giveaway. The giveaway is we'll draw names to get on this chance to win the EOS. And the EOS is based on the number of likes we get on the stream. So the more likes we get, the better the EOS. 26 likes already. All right. So 25 likes. We start off with a Buffalo nickel, 1937. And that's where we're at with 25 likes for the EOS. And when we get to 50 likes, we'll do an upgrade. And we'll either upgrade that to something else better or we'll add to it. I'm not sure which we're doing yet. See how the stream goes. 1972, you can look for doubling and In God We Trust and Liberty. This one doesn't have it. Wait, what did you say, Monkey King? Your mom hid money in books and your grandfather and you were the only ones that knew that info, but sadly their kids threw all the books. Oh no, they threw the books away. Oh crap, man. Hey, nobody really. Good evening. $19.95. We can go look for a doubling. There's DDO and Liberty. Not seeing that. Wendy, maybe you found one of Monkey King's cookbooks. 1992. There's still a gap there. Yep, they're not touching. $2,000. Not the wide AM. 131 people. Hello and welcome. $151. Holy moly. Votes are flying in. $19.65. Books always frustrated you. I guess, yeah, books can be frustrating sometimes. Hello, John Jacobs. Beat your ball. There's an 84, no doubled ear. Can also have doubling in the beard and the bow tie. Wait a second, we just passed up a 2023. 2023, you can look at the VDB and look for the extra V afterwards, but I don't see it. So in 2023, you got the VDB right there, and then right after that, I think there's an extra space there. There'd be like an extra V. That one doesn't have it though. My fingernail is almost grown out. Bruise is just about gone. $84, no doubled beard. No doubled ear and no double bow tie. The nail's doing good. That's right. Time to smash the thumb again. Yes. Smash that thumb, everybody. 146 people watching, 39 likes. Let's go. Time to smack another thumb. That's right. Alrighty. $19.83. No doubling. We'll save it so I can weigh it. All right. Skip that commercial. $84. Don't believe there's a double ear there. $181 watching. Holy cow. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Checking for airs and varieties. Checking for wheat cents, foreign coins. Double tap the screen if you like what you're seeing. 2023, we were looking for the VDB down there, and then there can be an extra V after it. This isn't one of those, though. $19.82s, you want to weigh your 82s. If you collect copper, 82 is transition year, so some of them are made mostly copper, and other ones are made of zinc. 2.5 grams would be zinc, 3.1 grams would be the copper. 1984 can have a doubled ear, can have doubling in the beard, or doubling in the bow tie. But that's not on this one. You found two 2025 P dimes so far. Nice, John Jacobs. 1983, that's a beautiful 83. Look at that. So in the 83, you want to look for doubling. It can be in the United States. There can be some in the 1 cent. There can be some on the front, and that one doesn't have any though. 1994, if you go to the reverse, I haven't found one of these yet, but there can be like an extra column, like a double column. I think it's either the second or third one. It's another thing you can look for. $254 people watching. Thank you and hello. 1974, 1973. Come on, let's find a wheat cent. We haven't found a wheat cent yet tonight. It's 75. It's 82. Come on, where's the Wheaties at tonight? All right, let me grab some more. Grab some more rolls here. You know what? We're gonna come up here and read the names in the giveaway. We'll read the names here. There's Diane B. Wizard 27, BH Ringer, Otis Cauldron, Chew, E Pluribus Unum, Jenna Nesbitt, Terry Carlisle, Monkey King Metals, David Carlisle, John Jacobs, Beach Ball, and Charles Griswold. Logan Creed, hello, Mark Lester, Alex Juarb. Am I selling them? No, I'm not selling. I'm not selling penny rolls tonight. No. Last week I did sell quarter rolls that I would hunt for people, but I'm not selling rolls tonight. So let me close the entries here. We will pick 2 names to get on this list towards the EOS. 51 likes. Holy moly. BH Ringer, you are on the list. We will run another giveaway here as soon as we're done with this one. Because we do 2 names at a time, so we pick names throughout the stream. My selling boxes and the Eagle. I am not selling boxes tonight, and the Eagle is my sidekick. The Eagle is Questy. I got him from another channel. He came with the purchase I made. That's Questy there. He's my little sidekick. So we are up to 50 likes. So at 25 likes, I did a buffalo nickel into the EOS. So we're gonna get rid of the buffalo nickel and we're gonna upgrade it to a silver war nickel, 1944 Philadelphia. Since we're at 50 likes, good little upgrade there. Let's crack open some more pennies. See what we can find. Questy's looking like the Fonz. If someone's interested, I could switch over to hunt some quarters here in a little while. We could sell some quarter rolls. It'd be $50 to have 10 rolls of quarter searched, and then I have you would get 10 rolls of quarter search, and I would throw in a Morgan dollar there to go with it. So if someone's interested in me hunting quarter rolls for them, let me know in chat, and I'll give you information on how we can hook that up. Maybe you should send some backup questies from Mom. It may be. Might be a good idea. That's a really nice 1987. That's cool. All right, let me complete that one. I gotta open up another one. There we go. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. How you doing, Mark Lester? Good to see you. 84. That can have the doubled ear. Oh, I gotta look at that under the scope. I wish the front of this didn't look so bad, but that looks like something under the ear there. Hold on a second here. All right, I'm going to look under my scope here. Hopefully it's, well, I don't know. I can't say hopefully it's nothing because it'd still be nice to find something, but oh, I just can't tell because of that stuff underneath there. Can't tell with that black stuff. Right, anything but that one, right? Let me loop it here and see what I can figure out. I don't think it's a double deer anyways. So, hey Jimmy Lacari, good to see you. Let me take a quick look under the loop. I'm in Ohio. Okay, I do not think that's a double deer. Thank goodness, because it's all crudted up. I rubbed it a little bit and I can see better now. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. Don't rub it too hard. Right. Wheat scent. There we go. First Wheatie of the night. Let's take some guesses on the year. What year you guys think that is? I'm going to say 1952. We'll put it right here. And we'll guess it in a minute. Or maybe we'll put it down here. I don't know where to put it. We'll just leave it up here. Guys, make some guesses. Monkey King says 44. Diane B says 44. Otis says 44. Lots of people say 44. Not sure how to say your name. I'll just call you Hunter. Says 56. E Pluribus Unum says 58. Mark Lester says 43. Jimmy Licari says 53. Hey, Alex. 2019P has some good DDOs. Nice. Isaiah Moses, hello. What up, y'all? And Charles Griswold says 46. Let's see what we got. All right, I think I said 52. Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, I just didn't call the mint mark, but I got the year right, 1952. Woo! All right, first Wheatie of the night. Heck yeah. Oh, I can't believe I called that right. That's so funny. 1994. All right, let me reopen that giveaway. Resume entries there. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. What we do on this stream is everybody can do exclamation point loot and enter. Um, and then I picked two names with the Streamlabs, and I put them on here. And at the end of the stream, I have a 12-sided die I roll, and whatever number it lands on, that's the person that wins the EOS. And right now, the EOS is the Silver War Nickel, and as the likes increase, the EOS increases. So at 75 likes, we'll upgrade the War Nickel, and the EOS just keeps getting better and better based on the likes. Someone came in and said hello. Renee and me, hello. I'm not psychic. That's a rarity for me to guess the right date. Hello, Chris Schwan. It's another 83. We will save that and weigh it. 83s are supposed to be zinc. They'll weigh 2.5 grams. If you find one that weighs 3.1 grams, it could be copper. And a copper 83 would be worth a lot of money because in 1982, they switched them from copper to zinc. That was a transition year. So you're not supposed to have any copper 1983s. But there are some known examples out there. Chris Swan. Got the coins Friday. Oh, awesome, Chris. Glad you got them. Glad they arrived safely. Sounds like you liked them. $19.98. Anybody wondering why I'm putting some of the coins on the desk and other ones in my hand? The ones I'm putting down on the desk are copper. Anything older than 1982 is copper. 1982 year can have copper and zinc, so you have to weigh them. The copper weigh 3.1 grams, the zinc weigh 2.5 grams. So that's why I drop the copper ones onto the desk and save them. And I put all the copper ones in a container together. And then the zinc ones I return back to the bank. Unless they're a good find and something I want to save, obviously. What's the slots game tonight? You know what? I didn't pick a slot bounty. That's a good idea. Let's see here. Let's do 3 beers tonight. 3 beers and 1 slot spin will win the slot bounty. And let's see what we can find to make the slot bounty tonight. Let's see what I got over here. We're doing the 3 beers. Let's pick a V-nickel here. How about an 18.99 V-nickel? That can be the slot bounty tonight. First person to get 3 beers. Diane, that was so close. You got 2. First person to get 3 beers and a slot spin will win the slot bounty. Hey, Zach. You have a 1939 Wheatback in almost perfect condition without a mint mark. What would you value it at? Well, Zach, they have a thing called Red Books. They look like this. And you can look up. So the pricing in the Red Book is what you would pay if you went to a coin dealer to buy the coin, roughly. So keep that in mind. So you can go over here to small cents. You can look up your year. You said 1939. 1939 no mint mark would be that one right there, Philadelphia. And then these are all the different grades across here. You have a VG8, a fine 12, very fine 20, extra fine 40, AU 50, mint state 60, and so on. So I'm not a grader, but if you say it's a really nice condition, you know it's going to be more this end of the scale as opposed to this end. So you would take your 1939 and go across 1939, so it's like 20 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents. And then it goes up to 30 cents for AU 50 and $1.50 for MS 60. So there were 316 million 1939s minted. So that tells you about what it's worth. You're at least 20 cents. It could be maybe a buck or something. But get yourself a red book. They come in handy. It at least gives you a rough estimate of where you might be. You can also search on eBay and see what people have recently paid for the coin you're looking at. You type in the coin you have and go to recent sales, and it will tell you if someone's recently bought one and how much they paid, and you can see what condition it was in. That's my suggestion to you. Hey, Bellows Forge, I'm doing well. Hope you are too. So I got mine from a website called Coin Supply Express, but you can also order those on Amazon and places like that too. Bookstores have them. You can find them a lot of different places. And if you don't want like a brand new one, there are like they come out with a new one every year. So you can buy one that's a couple years old, and the pricing's still going to be very similar, but it'll be cheaper for you to buy the book. And there's lots of good information in there. They give you descriptions on what the coin should look like for different grades. And it's nice seeing the mintages and all that stuff. So you didn't have at least once a week. Yeah, I think John said I didn't have one for every day either, or something like that. Let's see here. So related to the poll, I was digging through bins today, and I found a bunch of stuff that I forgot I had thrown in a bin when my basement and coin room flooded. So a lot of it is where did it all go? All right, so a lot of the stuff is in flips, and I haven't had the chance to look it over, remember what's there. So I tossed it all in a box, and we'll go through some of that in a little bit here and see what's there. That's what made me think of the poll, because I forgot that I had tossed a bunch of stuff in the bin, and I don't really remember what's in the flips. We're gonna find out though. Hey, T-Tone. Was about to get my freak on until I saw you were live. Oh, that's so funny. All right, let's hunt this roll, and after this roll, then we'll crack into that box of stuff I have. We'll see what's there. Should be some decent stuff in there. You're not lying. Well, you didn't have to stop. You didn't have to stop that on my accord. 2000, not the wide AM. There is a pause button, Gatita. Yeah, there's options to watch it back too. I know it's not the same as live, but yeah, yes, you can watch it. You can watch it in double speed and catch up too. There's the 1992. Let's check for the close AM. It's not the close AM. The A and the M would be touching there if it was close AM. I think she's thinking about it now. 157 peeps watching? Who are you paying off to watch your stream? Right, Jimmy? That was another 2009. Way your 2009s. They did make some copper sets that were not issued for circulation. But you can, by chance, find one in circulation if someone cracked open the set and then put it in circulation. Something worth looking for. Copper would weigh 3.1 grams. The zinc weighs around 2.5 grams. Thanks, Jimmy Lucari. Appreciate the kind words. 1994. I don't see the double column there. To 2023. There's the VDB. I'm not seeing the extra V. 75 likes. Holy moly. $19.95. You can look for the doubling in Liberty and in 1995. I think that there's some up in God We Trust too, but this one doesn't have it. It's pretty decent looking 1995 though. 2.7 thousand subs too. Heck yeah. 2.7K. Awesome. Coin Quester's blowing up. All right, a few more here. Let's see what we got here. I'm dropping them all. Come on. Hit the like button. Subscribe too. It's free, says Gatita Oso. 2023 VDB. Not seeing the extra V down there. 2021. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a young head. That's going to be a little bit older. That's from Canada. Let's take a guess on the year of this. Anybody got a guess on this young head? I don't remember the date range, but this is definitely 50s and 60s at least. Monkey King says 62. Diane B says 33. EP says 64. Otis Cauldron says 74. Pete 54. Dennis Jameson 59. A-Dog 42. Hello, Pete, A-Dog, Dave Adkins, Mark Lester. Lots of good guesses in there. Let's flip it over, see what we got. 1961. Nice. 1961 from Canada. Awesome. That's a good find. Set that one back here next to the wheat cent. Dave, you guessed it? Nice. Good guess, Dave. Good guess. Alrighty. Let's get out of that. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. I'm gonna pick a couple names here in just a minute. I have to upgrade the giveaway though. It was currently a war nickel, but we're at 80 likes. I guess you guys probably see the likes down there. I see likes up here. Anyways, Angela, you found an Indian head penny in your change. Nice. That's an awesome find. Anyways, at 75 likes, we need to upgrade this. So I'm not gonna exchange it this time. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep the war nickel, but I am gonna upgrade it by adding a 1944 Merc dime. So the EOS is now a war nickel and a Merc dime. And exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. And we'll pick two names from the giveaway to add to this list. And when this list is full at the end of the stream, I have a 12-sided die. I roll it, and whatever number the die comes out to, that's the person that wins the EOS. Bellows found an everyday scent in the vacuum. Nice. Alrighty. Let me read through the names here in the giveaway. We got Mark Lester, Diane B, David Carlisle, E Pluribus Unum, Jimmy Lacari, Beach Ball, Terry Carlisle, Chew, John Jacobs, Otis Cauldron, Monkey King Metals, Charles Griswold, Wizard 27, Renee Me, Chris Swan, Gatita Oso, Bellows Forge, Jenna Nesbitt, Thomas Tone, Pete, and Janice Jameson. If you did not make it into this giveaway, don't worry. We'll run another one after this one is over. We will close the entries. And we'll pick two names. First name is David Carlisle. I'm not even going to read that one out loud, EP. Nice. And the next name, Chris Swan. There we go. Alrighty, let me complete that and we'll open another one. Let me get up here and make sure everybody has points so they can enter if they want. Confirm that. So exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. If you type it and it doesn't work for you, keep chatting on bots for a few minutes and it will eventually recognize you and then we can get you in there. Hello, Dan. The bot's probably not going to recognize you yet. Stay active and chat for a few minutes and we'll make sure you got points. And then you'll be able to enter it. We keep the giveaways going for a while. So we just pulled names, so we're gonna let this one run for a little while while I hunt some more stuff. Actually, we're gonna pull out my box of goodies that I had tucked away before. So last year when I flooded, I had to pack things up in a hurry. So all this stuff got thrown into a big bin. And I just found it again tonight, so I want to pull it out and see what's in there because I don't remember what all I tucked away. Most of it's in flips, some of it's not, so there should be quite a bit of good stuff in here. But I need to see what's there because it's been a while. So we'll look at some of this stuff and see what we got here. Since we were hunting penny auction time, maybe, I don't know. Oh, look at that. 1937S. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my. That's an excellent specimen. Oh my. That's sweet. Wow, what a bin. Not everything's going to be that nice. But like I got a Merkdime here. 1937S. It was a blazer. Let's see here. Oh, this was something my son bought me one year for my either birthday or Christmas. So it was made between 1740 and 1754. There we go. British halfpenny. You can barely see the date there. Maybe you can't see it at all. I don't know. I'm not seeing the date. Anyways, you could, if you are familiar with British halfpennies, you can look at this design and figure out what years it was made. Old boobs. Oh, here we go. You all know what this is. Got a little bit of toning down here. That's an American Silver Eagle. Let's see what year it is. Oh, it's a 94. It's got some toning up there. Nice. Oh, that's great, John. It's always good to fill a hole. All right, let's zoom out and see what else we got. We got another Merkdime here. 1916. No mint mark. And what we got here? Oh, that's from Canada. 1917 dime. That's cool. I'll have to check that against my dime book. And that's from Canada also. That's a quarter. I think I still need to get a quarter book. There we go. 25 cents from Canada, 1912. Katita says, bin. Heck yeah. Let me resume those entries. Exclamation point loot. She said, bin again. All right. What else we got in here? Okay. Semi-key date 1951S. I found that on a live stream back in May of last year. May 8th of last year. 1951S. That was from a nickel box. That's an 1836. 1830. No, it says 1856. What did I say? 18. Oh, that is a 5. 1856. From France. And oh, what do we got here? Oh, there's an old dime. I might have to check this against my book. 1827. That might be a typeset filler. I'll have to check. I don't remember if I have that one. It was a Dick's coin, Evie. Yes. Want to go back to that? Right there. Dick's centimeters. Oh, yes. 1827. And is it a full Liberty? Yes, it is. Mostly full. You can tell it's there. Let's see. 10 cent. Heck yeah. Let me get my typeset book out. I gotta see. Let me zoom back out here. I gotta grab my typeset book and see if I need that. Oh nope, I got one in there. I got one in there already. That would go right here. There's an 1834 right where that would go. But this one is a 27. And the one in my book is in better shape, better condition, so that's going to be there. That bought a lot of petrol. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. All right, I do not need to put that in my book, but I'm definitely hanging on to that for a little bit. It's cool to find there. Maybe that'll end up in a future auction. Because I do need to get some stuff together for an auction. Is this something you guys would be interested in seeing in a future auction? Something like this. Is that something you want to see in an auction in the future? Angela says yes. Monkey King says yes. Okay. I'll set that aside. Make a pile here for auction. Let's see what else we got. Not tonight, Gatita, but yes, I'm planning on doing an auction at some point. I just have to figure out when and work on a list. Here we go. I found this back a quarter bag hunt back in 2022. A W mint mark from River No Return 2019. Heck yeah. Always good to find those. What else we got here? We got some Merc Dimes. Oh, I bought these at, well, 2 Merc Dimes on 1897 Liberty Head. Heck yeah. We got 1897 of 1942 and a 45D. All right, what else we got here? Those are very nice. 2 popcorn, 2 beer, no hangover yet. There's a 74. Not sure why that one's there. I'm not sure why that one's saved. I didn't write anything on the flip. Wait, what's it say? Oh, Spitting Eagle. Spitter. Found that back in February of 2024. Yep, there it is. Sweet. What else we got here? And it's another W quarter back in November of 2022. Where's that one from? Oh, that's a Lowell. Nice. 2019 Lowell. Heck yeah. I might have close to a full set of those with all the ones I've found over the years. I'll have to figure that out. Another 51S. Is this one I had it out earlier? Nope, this is a different one. That was found May 8th. I found 2 that night. May 8th and May 8th. Both 51S. Look at that. Holy cow. That's sweet. What else we got here? Another W. That was May of 2024. And that one is a Salt River Bay. I'm loving it. There's a 55 Philly I found back in April 24. Jason, a W mint mark. So in 2019 and 2020, they made, not that one. They made some quarters at the West Point Mint. There's the Privy for 2020. So most of the quarters are made in Philadelphia or Denver, so it would be a P or D. But in 2019 and 2020, they made 2 million of each design at the West Point Mint, and the rest were made in Philadelphia and Denver. And then they released them all into circulation randomly across the country. But if you can find a nice one with a W mint mark, they're worth anywhere from $15 to $20 in really good condition. A walk down memory lane, like an Easter egg hunt. Heck yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, there's another bust. 1832 on this one. That one's a little more worn. You can't really see. You can see the L of Liberty, but not much more. The L and part of the I. Still cool dime. And then they quit caring about collectors, yeah. All right, let's see what else we got down here. 1857 from France. That one's quite a bit more worn than the other one we had found. There was an 1856 we had also. Let's see what we got here. Found alive back in May of 2024. Oh, there was an S quarter. A non-proof S. Only 688,000 made. Hey, Nick Molnar. Nick, I'm going through. Last year, my basement flooded and my coin room flooded. And in a hurry, I threw a whole bunch of stuff in a box, and I haven't had it out since. I don't even remember what's in there. So we're going through that and checking out what there was. We did. That's cool. Republic of France, 1964. We did hunt some penny rolls earlier, but now we're going through this stuff. It's kind of walk down memory lane for me, and I got to figure out what I have anyway, so why not? Oh, there's something. We got a 1912, 5 cents from Canada. That's sweet. Hope you're having a good night, Nick. Nice. Always good to have those. And that's from Canada, too. That looks like an old quarter. Yeah, thanks, Nick. It's better now. But it's nice to find what I tucked away. 1874, dang. Queen Victoria. Yes. Awesome. Oh, this one actually flips the other way. This one flips like the US coins. So the older Canadians flipped like the US coins? Interesting. Either that or that's an error. I'm not sure which. That's cool. And here we go. Queen Elizabeth II. I don't know if it was rotated die. Oh, 1958, $50. That is in nice shape. Heck yeah. A 1874 H Canadian silver quarter featuring was struck by the Heaton Mint in Birmingham, England. 925 silver. Nice. So the orientation of it, Nick, this one flips head over tails like this, like a US coin. Did the older Canadian ones flip that way, or is that a rotational die error? Do you know? Because nowadays the Canadian ones flip like east west, but this one flips head over tails like north south. Just curious. Yeah, we'll put that over there. Some did, yes. Okay. Older ones flip different. Okay. There's a Merc Dime, 1942. That looks pretty nice. What we got here? We got another S. It's a proof. December of 2022, I found that one. From Montana? 2007 Montana. So that is an S proof that was found coin roll hunting back in December of 22. Yeah, there's Nick's links. Thank you. There's a spitting horse that was found on my live stream May 1st, 2024. You can see right there. Let me point it out for those of you who don't know. Right through there. It looks like the horse is spitting. It's a die crack right there. Some of them can extend out past the head this way, but this one just goes forward. So it looks like the horse is spitting. Diane Beats, it's lunchtime. All right, enjoy your lunch. Set that one aside. Oh, here we go. I remember this one. Oh, I'm so glad I found this one. I did not find this myself. I bought this at an auction. I think I got off eBay, actually. I can't remember if it was eBay or another auction. But I wasn't sure where it was, so I'm glad I found that tonight. I love that huge cud there on the 82. And then if you look at the reverse, you can see it's not real good there because of the cut in the front. Just chilling and watching the finds. Heck yeah. Hey, boy, me. Let's see. Oh, April 25th, 2024 is the first time I sold quarter rolls. And this had a doubled saddle. And I don't remember who I found it for, but they told me to keep it. So I don't know how well you guys can see it here. Might not be able to see it real well. But right in here, there's doubling. Right there. Bucking Bronco. Did I find it for you, EP? Oh, I saved that because there's something around that E. Something around that E there. And I wasn't sure what it was. That's why I saved that one. All right, what do we got here? I think it was a W quarter EP that I found for Fino. That is one thing you should look for in the future is air coins. Absolutely. Oh, it's another spitting horse on a live stream. There we go. So I got a couple of those right there. That's like the other one. $1960 possible D over D mint mark. Or double. Repunch mint mark? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It's hard for me to get a real good view on it. Maybe. I'll have to scope that sometime. Something's there on the mint mark, huh? Do I buy coins? Yeah, I buy coins from auctions and stuff. There's a 1949 quarter from Canada. I had all kinds of stuff in this box, didn't I? Heck yeah, that's 80% silver. And 1919 quarter from Canada, 925 silver. Yeah, I like to buy coins. I probably buy more than I should, but don't we all sometimes? 1941 S. Merc dime. Heck yeah. All right, let's see what I got here. It says 1969 D. No FG FS 901. Found that September 7th, 2023. Let's see. There should be an FG right here. Oh, I see an FG there. It's not the no FG. All right, Nick. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I can see the remnants of an FG right there. So that's not the no FG. Pretty darn close though. What's here? 69D. And that one, you can see that one there too. So those are not the no FG. They're close examples of it, but not the no FG. All right, we got a few more here. And I think I got a few more still in the box. Let's see. That was in 1964. Nice looking 64. That's probably why I saved it. The reverse isn't as nice. But let's see what we got. This one I bought at an auction. What is it here? Republic de France, 1898. $0.05, 1898. That's pretty cool looking. I understand why I bought that one. That's cool. That is cool. What we got here? Another Merc dime. 1935. San Francisco. Jimmy Licari, 3 popcorns. Oh, John Jacobs got 3 popcorns. 1936. What else we got here? There's a Kansas. In God We Rust Air. You know what, though? That almost looks like you can see something there. It almost looks like someone might have scratched those off there. I always enjoy watching. Oh, thank you, Dennis Jameson. But you can see In God We Rust. But that's a little fishy, though, now that I'm looking at it. Let's see here. Oops, dropped that one. It's another spitter. February 12th, 2024. Yep, another spitting eagle. Heck yeah. What's this one? Oh, February 12th, 2024, we found the FS 802. Let's see if we can see it on here. I'm having a hard time seeing it on this one. I probably had to use my scope for it. but it would have doubling in the keys. Not a good view of that one. But I know I would have looked at that one for a while. There was an assist fine. He made me go back and pull it out of the dump box. That's right. Because he saw it on the scope or the bigger screen when I was streaming. $19.36. All right, what do we got here? Another W. 4/25/2024 live stream. Salt River Bay. Let me see what the date was for that. For the other one. Yeah, that was the same night. Because I found this for EP and he told me to keep it. And then 4/25/2020, I found that one for phenotypical. And he told me to keep that. Let me see if I have a pencil here. There's pencil. I need to write. Phenotypical donated back. And this one was found for EP. I'll just say gave back. There we go. Now I got more information on those. EP says, I changed my mind. Ship it. Oh, we're statute of limitations expired on that EP. It's been over a year. The statute of limitations expired. What we got here? Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that looks real nice. Dang. One dime. 1891. Oh. I have a dime in my book in the slot that this would fit in. It's not as nice as this one, but I don't really want to take this one out of the flip. So I'm going to keep this one in the flip just because it's so nice. That's awesome. It's always nice to have an excellent example of a coin that you can look at and see that what it truly looked like back in the day. Heck yeah. That one's not for sale. Over 100 likes. Holy moly. Okay, so this was the current EOS. Let's see what else I can add to that. So we got the War Nickel and the Merc Dime. Let's see what else I got here. We'll add something else to it. Let me I got a few more items in the box here. Let me pull them out and let's see what they are. But that's why we have the poll going tonight. It's because I got all this stuff in a box. And a lot of it's stuff I forgot I had. Swap the war nickel and the Merc for that seated dime. Oh no, I don't think so. Let's see here. Oh, we got Pooping Horse. Found that back in June of last year. Right there. It's got the die chip on by the legs there. So that's the Pooping Horse. Heck yeah. Oh, Gloria, that stinks that you end up sending two back. It happens. Canada. Oh, an 1880 5-cent piece from Canada. Nice. BH says, I have stuff. I wish I could remember where it was. Right. There's another one from Canada. Another 1880. Wasn't that other one 1880? 1880H, 1880H. Tell you what. What if we since I got two of these, how about let me zoom back out here. How about we take this war nickel and Merc dime and put them away, and we'll give this 1880 fish scale from Canada away as the EOS instead, since we're at 100 likes. How does that sound? Does that sound like a good deal? We'll make that the EOS right now, since I got two of them. Let's see here. Let me go up here and read names, because we got to pick a couple names. Exclamation point loot if you haven't gotten a giveaway yet. We have Diane B. Jenna Nesbitt. Back to work, John. No more Canadian coins for you. Dennis Jameson, Mark Lester, Gatita Oso, Dave Atkins, David Carlisle. I'm having trouble seeing my screen here. Angela Morello, A Dog, Dan Fancher, Charles Griswold. Sorry if I mispronounce people's names. John Jacobs, Terry Carlisle, Chris Swan, Bellows Forge, Chew, Monkey King Metals, Otis Cauldron, Lonzel Graham, Wendy, Doug Harding, Jimmy Lacari, Renee and me, Beach Ball, Vertex, James Schultz, Thomas Tone, John Argent, and B.H. Ringer. You are all in there. You are all in the giveaway. EP, you didn't get in there. What are you doing? I'm too kind. EP, did you want to get in the giveaway? You're not on the list. Well, thank you for adding points to people. There we go. Brad Holman. All right, EP's on there and Brad Holman's on there. All right. Let me come up here and we will close the entries. And we'll pick two names. Oh, wait. We got a couple more people there. We got Ricky the Scony and Jack Gallman. Let me resume entries. Hold on. Try it again, Ricky and Jack. Go ahead. Try it again. Exclamation point loot. I'll wait for you. Ricky, you might need to stay active and chat for a couple minutes to give the bot time to recognize you. Um, we'll wait a couple minutes until it recognizes you. Jack Gallman, go ahead and try. Go ahead and try it again, Jack. Doug Harding shooting the bot. Ricky's in. Okay. And Jack's in. Great. All right. They're both in there. All right. We'll close the entries. And we'll get over here. And the next name on the list, David Carlisle. And another name here, Charles Griswold. All right. So we still got room for 4 more names. We'll do a couple more giveaways. Let me get this one completed and we'll start another one. There we go. And let's see what else we got in this pile here. There's a 1904 one sent to me from France. What year is this? 1854. Another 1854. I had 1854 earlier. Didn't I? No, it was a 56 and 57. This is a 54. Let's see. What's this? 1964. Centimes. And another one from Canada. 1918, 10 cents. 1918 dime. Nice. Let's see. Walt Disney World token. I think I got this from EP. I think I bought this. From one of EP's auctions. Liberty Square, Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, Adventureland, Frontierland, and Main Street, USA. 54 Suite, Eagles Gorgeous. With digital assistants powered by Dell AI Factory with NVIDIA. Blue would be complimentary. Maybe go brighter. You can personalize shopping experiences. Where did I put it? There's the 54. This is a meal. We're talking a good food that makes you feel good meal. Thank you, whoever gifted you a membership. Yeah, I think last stream we had a bunch of memberships gifted. There we go. 1911 Canada. 1911 quarter. From Canada. You have the same token from Disney in your collection from your parents? Nice. Let's see here. What we got? We got a 1926S. Wheat cent there. And then on this side, we have a 1910 5-cent piece from Canada. Are you guys getting bored of this stuff? Or are you okay? 5 centimes. 1798 from France. Where's the date? I don't know how they know it's 1798, unless maybe it was only one of the years. W. Mark, right? Maybe that there means 1798, because that's right here. I'm not sure. Is the 1945 quarter worth anything? Yes, it's if it's a U.S. quarter or a Canadian quarter, it's silver. There's a 1949 Canadian dime. That's 80% silver there. Gloria says, shoot, I'm still trying to learn American money. Absolutely, Gloria. We all had to start somewhere, though. 2007 S proof. Silver. Heck yeah. That's sweet. $19.44 Merc dime. Let me reopen those giveaways. Resume entries. Exclamation point loot will get you in. We got some more down here. Yeah, Otis, your slots have to be 100 or more. Another Canadian quarter. This one is 1955. This one's 1944. Malaya Buck, hello. Good to see you. All right, this is a Canadian 1 cent here. It's a 1900 1 cent from Canada, large cent. And there's a 1908 large cent from Canada. What we got here? 1893 10 cent. There's a 1910 1 cent from Canada. Just about done with this box. Oh, we looked at that one already. 1936 from Canada, 10 cents. I gotta check my book for that. I might have to put that in the book. Because I had these before I got a book, and now I have a book, so I gotta check it. 1893, 5 cents. And just a couple more here, and then we can go back to some penny rolls. So we got some mice on the roof. It looks like mice on the roof, doesn't it? Right here, it looks like a mouse there, and like a mouse there. We called them mice on the roof that night. It could be snow on the roof or whatever. But anyways, those are die chips. Found that back in May of 24. Show the mice. Yeah, they're right there. Right there and right there. Hey, and Marsh, how you doing? Good to see you. What do we got here? Another Merc dime. 1939. Those are large mice. Rats on the roof. Yes. Another Canadian 5-cent piece, 1902 with the H. And we looked at that one earlier. No, that was the giveaway. Where'd it go? That's right. That one is the EOS giveaway. That's that 1880H. Let me put that back over there so we don't forget about that. Let me get this stuff cleaned up and then we'll go back to hunting some. Go back to hunting some pennies. 297 people voted. Holy moly. So that was fun to look through that stuff. I have a lot of that I haven't seen in a long time. And I got some stuff to sort through, and I know I need to check some things out. 111 likes. Nice. 111. So let me see. All right, resume entries there. Let me look at the poll here. They said, did you ever find something you forgot you had? And 28% said at least once a month. 10% said never. I remember everything. 47% said occasionally. And 15% said only once. 300 votes on there. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the poll. It's always a little fun there. Let me get some more not quarters, penny rolls out. I think I got 5 more rolls to hunt. I need some tape here to get some crap off my desk. There we go. That's a little better. Got to get a quick drink here. We got a winner? Who got the winner? Malaya. Malaya got the 3 beers. You got the slot bounty tonight, Malaya. Let me show you what you got. Slot bounty tonight was this 1899 V nickel. I'm the first person to get 3 beers. It won this, and that was you. So send me an email to claim the slot bounty, Malaya, and congratulations. Let me get something to put that in here, and I'll set it aside, and you can send me an email to claim. Yes, Malaya, you did win. 3 beers was the slot bounty tonight, and you just got 3 beers. So congratulations. All you need to do is send me an email with your channel name. Say you won the slot bounty and the date, and then give me your name and address, and I'll get it out to you. My name's right there in chat. Thank you for the mods who put that in there. This stream started 7/13/25. Doug says, I'm on my 5th beer. Did I win too? Oh, you want me to show it again, EP? So, Malaya, you won this coin here. 1899 V nickel. That was the slot bounty tonight. So it's a Liberty Head V nickel from 1899. There we go. All right, let's crack open some pennies. See if we can find another wheat cent or another old Canadian cent. You know what? Before we get going on this, let me set these down. We're going to draw 2 more names. Let me read through the names for the giveaway. Exclamation point loot if you haven't got in yet. We have Jenna Nesbitt, Beach Ball, Otis Cauldron, Renee and Mead, Dougie Style, Jimmy Licari, Diane B, James Schultz, B.H. Ringer, Brad Holman, Angela Morello, Monkey King Metals, Mark Lester, Chew, Ricky the Scony, Terry Carlisle, Charles Griswold, David Carlisle, Jack Gallman, Malaya Buck, E Pluribus Unum, John Jacobs, and N. Marsh. All right, let me get over here. We will close those entries. And we will pick 2 names. Beach Ball. Beach Ball, you are on the list. And the next name, E Pluribus Unum. Congratulations, you're both on the list. There we go. Let me close out that one, and then this will be the last giveaway to get your name on the EOS list. You're welcome, EP. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway. Last chance to get your name on the list to win the EOS. It's Scotty. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember Ricky. Ricky the Scotty. Okay. Not the White AM. That's not it either. Okay, thanks, Ricky. Hey, Rob's Numismatic Archaeology. $83, no doubling in that, but I'm saving that to way later. Oops. Knocking crap over. You know what? It's July and I have something I haven't done yet. Let me see here. I have memberships I haven't gifted out this month, so let me gift out 5 of them right now. There we go. James Schultz, Rob's Numismatic Archaeology, David Haas, Phenotypical, and Cottonmouth all got memberships. That's awesome. Congratulations to the memberships. Do you fly with $25 penny boxes? If so, I have not flown with any penny boxes, Adrian. All my penny boxes I get are local. I haven't taken any anywhere where I would have to fly with them. So I do not have an answer on you for that one. Or I'll answer for you on that one, I should say. That's a good question, though. I'm curious now. 84, we can check for the doubled ear, doubling under the chin, and doubling of the bow tie. Cheaper to ship it, probably. Yeah, really. Hello, Caleb. I wonder if they'd let you bring it on your carry-on. I'm not sure about that. Oh, thank you, Caleb. Caleb collect coins with a 4.99. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And I appreciate it. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chats. Super chats do help with the cost of the giveaways and shipping them out, and helps defray the cost of the stuff I give away. Like, it's pretty cool. I'm giving this away, but I did have to buy this at an auction at one point, so it helps defray the cost of that type of stuff, and I appreciate it. And it allows me to give that kind of stuff away when I get your guys' support. So thank you. Along with the memberships help with that stuff too. So thank you, everybody. 2000. It's not the wide AM. $19.92. Can we find the close AM? No, there is a gap between the A and the M there, so it's the wide AM. We want the A and the M to be touching. USPS went up to 78 cents for the 1 ounce yesterday. Oh, weren't they already close to that? Wasn't it like 77 cents before? Did they only go up a penny? I don't remember what they were. I could be wrong. You found a 1963 with L on the rim. And 1992 was the year you were born. Nice. Nice, Cody. Hey, Hector's Interest in Coins. Good to see you. Seems to be a good roll. Thank you, IB Thunder. That's a nice 77. We'll hang on to that one. You enjoy looking for rare coins? Seem like no one is interested anymore. Well, there's a pretty good community on YouTube here that's interested. Lots of us still look for stuff. It just seems like in the general public maybe doesn't seem as interested. I gotta get a drink here. 1 second, please. How long does it take you to roll your boxes? So my pennies I take back to the Coinstar, and I do the gift card option because if you do the gift card option, they don't charge you any fees. The nickels and quarters I re-roll though, because they don't take me too long. I can usually roll a box of those in a couple hours in the evening. But the pennies I just take back to the Coinstar. And just if you you eat coins, if you select a gift card option at the Coinstar, they won't charge you fees usually. Just gotta read the fine print. Alrighty, got the drink. I'll get back to hunting here in just a second. Oh, awesome, Caleb. I'm glad you found him and you subscribed to him. You found some nice pennies in a drawer you would like to send me? Oh, that'd be great, Abby Thunder. If you email me, I'll send you my address. And I think it's also on my channel page. But if you send me an email, I'll send you my address. That's a little bit off center there. Can you guys see that? It's minor, but you got a thick rim over here, and there's not hardly any rim over here. So slightly off center. So that's kind of neat. Not worth a lot of money, but it's kind of neat.
The fact that this Reese's ad showed up at this exact moment proves that our devices are listening. It also said, try caramel makeup.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me check that for Malaya. It'll just take me a second. I got it right here. Okay, Malaya, you claimed it right, but I need you to send me your mailing address. If you could tack that on there too. Otherwise, I won't. Don't know how to get it to you. They call you the coin guru because of the fact made out of 1993 Denver mint pennies. I'm not getting that. That's okay though. Welcome to the stream. Hector, you bought silver for $35 at an auction, and value came to 228. Nice. Oh, there's a Wheatie. 1958 Denver. Second wheat cent of the night. 1958. Last year, the wheat cent. $20.23. There's the VDB. I don't see a V after it. So it's not the extra V. Monkey King says, LFG, always a great time and knowledge. Thank you, Monkey King. Appreciate it. I just have to say LFG. I can't say what it means because then they won't monetize my streams if I use that language. But thank you, and I appreciate that. 83. We'll have to weigh that one. Oh, let's frickin' go. Okay, that'll work. All right, thank you, Malaya. I got it. It takes me a little while to get them out. I usually do a bunch of shipping all at once, so it might be a few weeks before I get it out, but I will get it out to you. Don't want to lose that 57 cents. That's right. Yeah, that's about what we get off these streams is 57 cents. That's right. You're welcome, Malaya. That's a good night, EP. Sometimes it's like 43 cents. Hey, look at that. IB Thunder, welcome to Copper. Thank you, IB Thunder. Then we got a Canadian bird scent, the Rock Dove, 1967. Sweet. That's always a fun find. Heck yeah. Better payday finding dimes and penny rolls. Yep. It sure is. All right, Jack. Good night. Mark Lesser says, but it's honest work. That's right. Have a good night, Jack. Thank you for coming in. 2000, not the wide AM. For a quick second, you thought it was a flying eagle. I did too, briefly, and then so I saw it I saw it like on the edge when I had another one in front of it. But Doug Harding, thank you for your copper. He says I got it 2 months. That would have been a really sweet find though if that was a flying eagle. Hey, Mark Spinelli. He said, "What up, CQ? Long time since I watched." Yeah, I'm doing well, Mark. Glad you're here. Hope you're well. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway, Mark. We're gonna pull the last two names for the EOS in a little bit. Do I not? Is it not? Oh, hold on. Let me resume entries. Okay, you guys got to try again. Exclamation point loot. Sorry, it wasn't active. I had to reactivate it. Try again, everyone. Exclamation point loot. There we go. Yep, loot check. Dale Nottingham. Hello, all. First time subscriber here. Awesome, Dale. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Dale, if you stay active and chat for a few minutes, give the bot time to recognize you, and you can enter the giveaway. It probably won't recognize you right away, but stay active and chat. We'll get you some points and give the bot time to recognize you, and then you can enter. Alrighty, let's see here. Trapper Burn, hello and welcome. Are you searching for copper? So Dale, I'm looking for wheat cents, airs and varieties. I do separate the copper from the zinc and save the copper, if that's what you're asking. Looking for foreign coins, all that good stuff. Trapper Born, give the bot some time to recognize you. Stay active in chat. We'll get you in there. Adrian Morris, hello. Let me see if you're in there. So Adrian, you're not in. 1 second. Let me get over here. Wrong page. Adrian, you are in the giveaway. It got you. Debbie Riley. Um I've been collecting Canadian coins lately, along with U.S. coins, but it's just fun to find foreign coins mixed in the rolls. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I look for wheat cents, foreign coins that and heirs and varieties in the penny rolls. But there's not like a specific foreign country I want to collect besides U.S. and Canada. Where do I get my coins from? I go to my bank will sell me a box here and there. They will not order me a box, but if they have some available, they'll let me buy them. Some people are lucky and their bank will order them boxes, but my banks don't do that. But they will let me buy some if they have some extras. Dan Beast is back from lunch. Look at that 64. That's pretty nice. We're going to save that 1964. Top one. Debbie Riley. Not to mention the regular coins. I've got way too many coins. Earliest is a 1919 wheat penny. Nice. Renee. Went to family get together yesterday at the lake. Got hammered by thunderstorm. All huddled together in a group under pavilion. Rain was cold. Yeah, rain does get cold. Grandpa recently gave me a lot of Canadian Vietnamese coins from the Vietnam War era. Awesome. Open a business account. They will order for you. I have a business account at the One Bank EP because of our sanctuary, and they still will not order coins for me. 1978. Hey, another Wheatie. Ooh, that one looks a little older. Let's take some guesses on the dates of this. That looks a little bit older. That could be a 44 or something in the 30s. Are they big half or 1 cent? Yeah, Malaya. Half cents and 1 cent, the big 1 cents, they can be worth some money depending on the year and condition. Dale, if they let you buy the bags from the coin machines, that's a good way to do it. Okay, let me read through here. Diane B says 34. Mark says 49. Dale says 36. Jimmy Lucari says 42. IB Thunder 46. Doug Harding 44. I do have some Indian head pennies. Top one. Adrian Morris 42. Angela Morello 47. Monkey King 39. Renee Me 32. John Jacobs 49. EP says 1919. W. Riley 42. IB Thunder 38. Gonna be a teen or 20s. Let's go. Alexander 45 and Marsh 45. All right. And Ricky says 54. Let's see what we got. 46. 1946 out of Denver. I thought it was going to be a lot older than that. That's still a good find, though. 1946 out of Denver. Yeah, I got an Indian head cent sitting over here. I found this a month or two ago. 1899. It's probably been a couple months ago now. $2,000, not the wide AM. 1992, not the close AM. Ivy Thunder, you said 46? Nice. It was a cool Indian headset. It was in good shape too, yeah. I still got to do a video of that box hunt I did that I found it in. One of these days I'll get around to making that video. Yeah, Adrian, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the close AM. There's another 92. That doesn't have it either. I do have a microscope top one. It doesn't work very well with the vertical stream here. So I do have it hooked on my horizontal streams when I do those. I haven't done a horizontal in a while though. But this works pretty good zooming in and out on my phone. So that's what I've been doing a lot lately. But I do use the microscope for some things. Sometimes if I look under the microscope with something, I'll move my phone so you guys can see my computer screen to get a better view of something if need be. $1972. 72 can have doubling in the date, liberty, and in God we trust. Don't believe this one has it. $1994. We can check for the extra column over here, but this one doesn't have it. All right, this is the last roll of pennies I have for the night. So when I'm done with this roll, we will draw names to get on the list for the EOS, and then we will roll dice for the EOS. Thank you everybody for coming in tonight. It's been a fun stream. Found a few wheat cents and Canadian cents on the way. We got to search all that stuff that's been in my box for a year from when I had to clean up for the flood. So it was good finding all that again. Another 83. Don't see doubling, but I am going to weigh it. $1970, you were in Vietnam. Well, thank you for your service, IB Thunder. 8 likes away from an upgrade. Can't go yet. You have almost a full beer left. 2023. There's the VDB. I don't see a V. Tell you what, let me see what time it is. 1:17. I might be able to Hey, Canada, 1979. I can probably hunt a roll or two of quarters after this pennies if you guys want. If that sounds interesting. I just don't want to be up like past 2 a.m. We can hunt 150 likes. Um, I can hunt a few quarters though, if you want. Rebecca Seifert says yes. All right, I'll upgrade it in just a second. I see the 150. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the likes. We'll finish this roll of pennies and we'll upgrade the giveaway. IB Thunder says 76 years this year. "76 years young." That's a nice 1977. I'm gonna hang on to that one. Hey, Vincent C. Good to see ya. All right, that's the last of the pennies. We're gonna keep that giveaway open for a while. I'll go ahead and get a couple of rolls of quarters here to hunt. Do you metal detect? I have. So a few years ago, I bought a cheap metal detector, and I only went out and used it a couple times. If I ever have some extra spare time, I need to get back to trying it out some more. Tinker around with it. I I would like to do that more. I just haven't yet. Let's see what we can find in the quarters. All right. Let me. Oh, I got to change dump boxes. Hold on. Let me get my quarter dump box. It's crazy how much stuff you can find underground. Yeah. Well, hopefully someday I'll be finding some. 440 votes. Oh my goodness. And occasionally is winning at 47%, followed by at least once a month at 28%, only once at 13%, and never, I remember everything, is at 12%. Thank you, everybody. Exclamation point loot will get you in the giveaway if you're not already in it. It'll only enter you once, so if you need to do a loot check to make sure you're in, you may do that. But if it doesn't enter you, it's probably because you're already entered. IB Thunder, let me see, make sure you're in there. I think you are. Yeah, IB Thunder, you're in there. You're good. Sweet chin music. Yo, yo. Krish Gundar. I don't know if I said that right. Stay active in chat for a few minutes. The bot will eventually recognize you, and then we can add some points to you so you can join the giveaway. Since you're new, the bot you haven't been in chat long enough for the bot to recognize you. Once they do, then we can get you points and get you a chance to enter. Did I just go live? No, I've been live for 2.5 hours. It's getting close to the end of the stream. There's Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry, you can look for dye chips up top there. They look like cats on the roof sometimes. And you can look for doubling in the windows. I'm not seeing any of that on this one. Oh, the 150 upgrade. Yes, thank you, EP. Hold on 1 second here. So the EOS was already this 1885 cent fish scale from Canada. It's an 1880H. So let me upgrade it since we're 150 likes. So we got the fish scale from Canada. Let's put the Merc dime back in there with it. 1944. No mint mark, so it's Philly. 1944 Merc dime will be added with the fish scale for the EOS. Would not have believed the coin collections you had back in the 50s. Oh, I'm sure. Tiana Mickens, you got a wheat penny. No, I don't need to buy any wheat pennies, Tiana. Thank you. Any good finds tonight? We found these Canadian cents, 1979. We found a 1967 rock dove. And we found a 1961 Canadian cent. And then we've had 3 wheat cents. We had a 46 out of Denver, 58 Denver, and a 52 Denver.
We are Purina. We believe in keeping pets and people together. That's why we're helping create pet-friendly domestic violence.
So I finished the box of pennies. So we're just gonna hunt a couple rolls of quarters before we sign off for the night here. I have to pick 2 more names for the list for the EOS. Exclamation point loot if you haven't got in already. Let me make sure everybody's got points. There we go. Added points to everybody. It is sad that they're gonna end the pennies, but I understand why they're doing it. There's a bicentennial quarter. It doesn't have the Denver mint mark, so it's not gonna have the doubling up there. But if it was Denver mint mark, you definitely want to check Liberty for doubling. Crossing the Delaware, sometimes they have dye chips in the hat. I'll look for those. Salt River Bay, that was a Philly. There's Anime Wong, 2022. Katita's Busy EP. I don't have the value, Krish, but they're worth a pretty good penny, pretty good amount because there's not a lot around with that doubling. Definitely an air worth looking for. I haven't priced it out in a long time, but if you can find, if you do search on eBay for that air and see what one recently sold for, look it up on eBay, do completed sales, and that'll give you a rough idea of what they're going for. But I'm sure it's a pretty good penny. Wyoming, we can check for doubling in the hat, tail, and saddle. Is there an estimate time for the pennies? What do you mean, Mark? Oh, um an estimate for when the pennies are going to be done. I haven't heard. I know they did their last order for blank planchets, and all they said is it's supposed to run out sometime in 2026 for the production of them. And then I'm sure they'll still be in circulation for a while after that. There's the Javita Adar. Trappers from Wyoming. Hello and welcome, Trapper. It's iPhone. I think it's a 15. It might be a 14 though. I don't remember which one I'm on. IB Thunders in Seattle. Nice. All right, we're gonna make this the last roll here. There's a Salt River Bay. Come on, W. Nope, that's a Philly. Kansas. It's got the full "In God We Trust." Colorado, you can check for cuds. I'm not seeing a cud on the edge though. Monkey King Metal. So I placed all my women's quarters into the album I got from Cherie. Sadly, the Philly ones I did have were stolen. Oh, that stinks, Monkey King. I think I sent you some, Monkey. If I remember right. All coins are amazing. Thought I sent you some. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember now. SSM raid? What?
You know how we all have that one
Did I miss it?
Well, meet Experian, your BFF, as in big financial friend. Experian is going to be your go-to app when it comes to taking control of your finances. Experian can help you save, let you
Thank you for
manage
the
your money,
raid.
and so much more. Just download the Experian app today for free. Trust me, you need this big financial friend.
There's a Javita Dargan. I really like that design. I love how they used all the text to make her shirt. Let's see if we got Krish in there yet. Okay, Krish, it did take you. You're in there. Oh, you're welcome. What's going on with it? That's really. That's definitely a parking lot coin. Nina Otaro Warren, 2022. South Carolina, you can look for, they call it the extra branch. So right here by the foot, there'd be a die crack right across here. And it looks like there's an extra branch in there. This one doesn't have it though. Hey, K-Nip.
With Squarespace, you can do more than just build a website. You can build a business.
All right, I'm gonna get
Interior designers,
hit the like and stay some
consultants and photographers.
gifting when he is done. Yep. I'm gonna get one more roll here.
Make sure it looks just how you want with
One more roll.
Done.
This is a dream that doesn't end.
Get started.
It goes on and on, my friend.
Off your website.
Some people start singing it. You know they did. Hello, AA. All right. Here's a national park. Come on, W. Oh, that's a Philly. Salt River Bay. Doug Harding says, okay, just one more beer. Tall grass prairie. Chug the beer before Coin Quester finishes the roll. Forever, just because. Yep. Still got a little bit left in that roll. I need a quick drink there. My throat's getting dry. 1 second, please. I hope you don't fall in the toilet tonight too, IB. That wouldn't be good. Another bicentennial. Okay, here's bicentennial Denver. So you want to look for doubling and Liberty. It should be pretty obvious. I'm not seeing it up there. But you definitely want to look for it on the Denver mint mark. War in the Pacific. That's a Philly. All right, last little pinch here, and then we'll pick the last two names for a chance to win the EOS. San Antonio Missions. We have found some die chips on this lately. I found one up top a few weeks ago, and then I found one over on the side like that, like last week. Bart Cubbins, where are my glasses? Good to see you, Bart.
Bob's Discount Furniture.
It isn't funny. Lowell 2019. Come on, W. Nope, that's a Philly. Ware Farm 2020. That's a Philly also. Alrighty, that's the end of those rolls. Where do you get the loose coin cards from? What do you mean by coin cards? You talking about the flips? These? Is that what you're talking about? Those I get from Coin Supply Express online. But you can get them lots of different places. All right, let me read through the names in this drawing here, because we'll get two names added to chance for the EOS. We got Renee and Me, Monkey King medals, Chew, David Carlisle, Thomas Tone, Jack Gallman, Diane B, Otis Cauldron, Jimmy Lacari, James Schultz, Malaya Buck, IB Thunder, Mark Lester, Terry Carlisle, Jenna Nesbitt, John Jacobs, Caleb collects coins, E Pluribus Unum, Ricky the Scotty, Ed Marsh, Mark Spinelli, Charles Griswold, B.H. Ringer, Hector's Interest in Coins, Adrian Morris, Alexander, Vincent C., Sweet Chin Music, Krish, Gundar, and K-Nip. How often do I stream? I stream anywhere from 1 to 2 times a week, and the night varies based on my work schedule. My next stream could possibly be Wednesday or Friday night. I'm not sure. I might be streaming one of those nights. And Angela Morello, you are in the giveaway too. Let's see here. You're in there, EP. Alrighty. Upgrade. Let's see here. We're at 175. We are currently at this 1880H 5 cent from Canada and a Merc dime 1944. And then let's go ahead and add the Buffalo nickel 1937 to that. Storm there, no work in the house. Your LCS gives the cardboard 2x2s to you for free. My LCS doesn't even carry them, so it just depends LCS to LCS. Rick Madison, no, you're not in there, Rick. Exclamation point loot is how you get in. Exclamation point loot. No spaces. So give it a shot, Rick. Local Serenity! Exclamation point loot. He's in there. Welcome, local. What in the wild world of sports is going on here? EPU, why can't you get 100 likes? Look at CQ. Thank you, Shannon. All right, we gotta give the bot. Oh, there you go. You're in there now, Rick. Rick's in there. Yeah, local. I'm just about ready to end. I'm getting ready to pick 2 last names here. We got 175 likes tonight, so the EOS tonight, for those that are just coming in, we have this 1880H, 5 cents from Canada. And then we added a 1944 Merc dime. And then since we just got the 175, hey, Lemon J, we added this 1937 Buffalo nickel. Lemon J, just exclamation point loot. Let me grab a bag here. Where'd my bags go? I had a bag somewhere. Get all this in here. So the last ones to get in a giveaway are Lemon J, Bellows Forge, Dougie Style, Rick Madison, Bart Cubbins, Local Serenity, Angela, and K-Nip. All of you guys got in there at the end. Let me write EOS on here. Today's date. Well, the stream started on the 13th, 7/13/25. Membership's coming. Hit the likes. Gatita Oso's in there. Kelly's in there. Alrighty. Let me close the entries. There's 39 people in the giveaway. And we're going to pick the last 2 names to get on the list for a chance to win the EOS. Bellows Forge, you're on the list. Thank you, Local Serenity, for a 5.00 $5 super chat. Thank you, Local Serenity. And Local Serenity is the wiener. Thanks for playing. Thank you, Local. You didn't have to do it, but you did, and I appreciate it. All right, and the last name on the list is John Jacobs. The big wiener. IB Thunder, he gifted 5 memberships. BH Ringer gifted 5 memberships. Holy moly. Steve looking for silver. Josh Stanley. Marilyn LeBaron. Silver Clan. Diane P. Seth. The Blackish Cracker. Ghost Chill Zone. MSL. Thank you both for donating memberships. Holy moly. IB Thunder and BH Ringer, thank you both. Appreciate the membership donations. You guys are awesome. Alrighty, let me get my 12-sided die here. Where did it go? There it is. And we'll get this up here. So these people are eligible for the EOS tonight. We have Otis Coldren, John Argent, BH Ringer, Chu, David Carlisle, Chris Schwann, David Carlisle, Charles Griswold, Beach Ball, E Pluribus Unum, Bellows Forge, and John Jacobs. Whoever wins has 48 hours from the end of the stream to email me to claim the EOS. You got to send me an email to claim it. Tell me what you won, your channel name, and give me your name and mailing address, please. All right. So here we go. 12-sided die. Phenotypical donated this to me. It's evenly weighted. Everybody has the same chance of winning. Doug Harding says, bye. All right, here we go. Let's go. And it's number 10. Number 10 is E Pluribus Unum. Congratulations, EP. Congratulations on the 175 likes win. That's awesome. He says, ship it. Yes. EP rigged the die.
Because the only thing better than a great playlist is a great trip. Life's the trip. Make the most of it at Best Western.
Thank you, everybody, for the awesome stream. 177 likes. It was a fun stream. And for those of you that missed it, watch it back because we went through this box of goodies here. This is a box of goodies that last year when my basement flooded and my coin room flooded, I had to pack things up in a hurry to save everything. So I threw a bunch of stuff in a box and I couldn't remember what was in here. So we went through all that tonight and there was a lot of goodies in there. One of them was this old Canadian nickel that we used for the EOS. But there was a lot of good stuff in there. It was nice going back and seeing what was there. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming and hanging out and for all the likes and support. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the super chats, memberships, and your time and hanging out and chat. So you all have a good night and happy questing and stay safe out there. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. And I'll catch you guys maybe either Wednesday or Friday this week. I'm not sure which day yet. I'll probably be on one of those days. Thank you, IB Thunder, Mark Lester, everybody. Local Serenity, good seeing you again. Night, Shannon. Good night, EP. Good night, John. Good night, Malaya. You're welcome, Diane.